Yeah, we are here on the FARO booth. There's a big product launch here. I have Oliver Böckler here, and Oliver is definitely the right person to tell us more to the system.
Thank you very much, Eric, and thank you for the introduction. My name is Oliver Böckler. I'm product manager with FARO, responsible for all our laser scanner products. And here at the Intergeo show 2022, we are launching the latest extension of our laser scanner portfolio. It's the FARO Focus Core product, which is the complementary product to the FARO Premium laser scanner that we launched earlier this year. And it extends the portfolio to the entry side of the laser scanner market. Right?
And it's the previous version, new version for the M series before.
Exactly. It's the successor model of the Focus M70 on the new technology platform, like the Focus Premium scanner.
Yeah.
It has a maximum range of 70 meters, scans with 500,000 points per second. I think it's the perfect scanner for all draftsmen, for example, smaller projects where you don't need hundreds of scans every day.
What is new is this accessory bay is now available for...
Other than the M70 scanner, the Focus Core has the accessory interface, which allows users to add the panoramic camera, for example, which creates very fast color scans.
And the system is now like this bigger one, also connected to the cloud platform what you provide.
Yep. We have the FARO Sphere Stream app, which allows you to control the scanner with your mobile phone and then directly upload the data to our...
It's important to say this is an option. You can do this option, but you can also store it on the internal card and then use it.
All traditional workflows where you have the data on the SD card, put it in your computer.
And if you are the draftsman in Himalaya, who has the internet the same good like here in Germany, then you can work on the traditional way.
Exactly. That's really personally important for me, that the products always work. Cloud is an addition, but you don't have to use the cloud.
But I see for this market as maybe the first bigger use cases, because typically these users are not the heavy scan guys. They are like the draftsmen with 10, 20, 30 scans, what you can easily then upload to the cloud. Oliver, many thanks. We keep them short for this presentation of the new FARO Focus Core.
Thank you, Eric.
Then,
bye.
Bye. Now we are on DJI booth. Who you are?
Hi, I'm Patrick from DJI, for Global Key Account Management.
Okay. I think you have some interesting products. Something is quite new to the market, or?
Yeah, really new. For survey and mapping, we have this follow-up product to the Thunder 4 RTK. As you can see, it's more handy now. The sensor is also going up. It's a Micro Four Third now.
Okay.
If you're looking for the old product, it was just a 1-inch sensor.
Okay.
Even more efficient, much more efficient. If you're looking to the camera, with the old one, you can make only every 2 seconds a picture.
Okay.
With that one, you need only 0.7 seconds minimum interval. Meaning
so you can do more pictures.
In the end, you need just half the time for the same area.
And this means with the battery you can fly in large area.
Yes. In much shorter time you make much more mapping and high accuracy already from the product, because we have the correction here, RTK correction. And the cool thing with that device, the really cool thing which makes DJI and also the Thunder 4 RTK really unique. We're not only using the high accurate GPS, we also transfer the GPS point to the optical center from the camera.
So you have each picture have the right position and also orientation?
We correct the position, and what we're also doing is the time. It's quite important. If you imagine we are flying with 10 meters per second forward, and if you have a time difference between the measurement of this model and the camera, then you have, for example, just a tenth of a second makes when you're flying 10 meters per second, you have an inaccuracy from 1 meter. And
now you fix this. Now you are much more accurate.
We are much more. We already fixed it before. We have it already since, but a lot of competitors they're just blocking this and think they're accurate. No, It's not that alone. The lens is also calibrated, each lens, and all the data are in the EXIF file from the picture in the end.
This means also the quality from the data, what you get out, is also better as from the previous model with the newer camera?
Yes, it's better, but not mainly because the sensor is bigger.
Okay.
Because we have more dynamic range now. And the second thing, we are faster.
Okay.
And it's more handy, right?
I think I would say is 1 kilogram or
less than 1 kilogram.
Yeah, from the feeling.
A little bit more than 900 gram.
Yeah. And then the other model is for non-surveyors.
This is for firefighters, public safety. This is a M3T. Okay. We have here a thermal camera, we have a zoom camera, and we have a wide angle camera. Okay. The cool thing is we combine both to a hybrid zoom, so you can zoom in more than 50 times.
Okay.
It's quite powerful. And at the same time, you have here a thermal camera.
Okay. And one question for the surveyors. I think the price is public, or it's not secret.
It's less than 5,000, roughly.
Euros, dollars.
Euros. It's quite the same at the moment, right?
I will say every time I find it amazing what you pay for and what you can get with a $5,000 device. Yeah.
And it's amazing how big areas you can measure very high accurate in very short time. A village, it's done in a day.
That's cool. That's a
that's
what
a carrier.
Is the internal name for that?
It's a Matrice 300. It's basically a carrier for a lot of different payloads. We have, of course, right now just 2 here. This block here is an open block, so it's an open platform. We have some sensors, but the really cool thing is, which make the platform really powerful, there are a lot of third-party producers who are developing also sensors for them, and they are fully integrated, meaning the customer and then the user have to simply plug the sensor and then he can use the product.
There's many laser scanner producers that have an integration in your in this DJI machine.
Yes.
From the announcement. If you take your own laser scanner, I think that is also something of the most economic solution. It's less than 30,000 euros or around?
Far less.
25, 27?
We are roughly a little bit more than 10,000 euro.
10,000 euro, but with the sensor is more.
And just talking about the sensor.
The sensor and the drone is then together.
Yeah, let's say altogether 25 roughly, depending in the end of the exact setup, what you exactly buy together, which batteries and stuff.
When you should move from the small drone, maybe this is a question from the small photogrammetry drone, and when you should use this drone, is there something you can say?
Yeah,
is this a larger area scanning or a vegetation?
Larger area, of course, and flexibility. Right now, at the moment, you have vegetation, you already taught it, you need a laser. You cannot use photogrammetry with a laser. If you have to be fast, like photogrammetry have the big problem, you are have not quickly the result. For the classic approach, it's not a problem because you can press the button, calculate it, come the next day in the office, and then it's done. But if you have some public safety and when you need fast data from an area in a catastrophic in a flood volcano. The cool thing with that device is we have integrated also directly a 1-inch camera. So what you can do is also photogrammetry in the
overlap.
And what you also can do, your points have directly out of the box colors.
I know.
That's
cool. Colorized point counts. Now you come the one more thing.
This is the P1 full frame sensor, photogrammetry. More pixels, you can make more area in shorter time. We have a smarter light mode. It's starting turning during the flight like this. Look to the side. So you make in the end just one mission, which also gives you a big benefit in efficiency.
And how you have to program themselves, or figure this out?
Easy. You just press the button, smarter blind, easy planning software implemented out of the box. And you also have a lot of possibilities because also the software for mission planning based on an open interface. So even if you need more advanced solution, you will find it on the market.
As we say, many thanks to you for this presentation from our survey flying equipment. We are in the booth from Xenomatix. together with Carsten. Maybe you introduced what is your job in the company and what the company does.
Xenomatix, we are a Belgium-based company, 9 years old now. We originally focus on automotive LiDAR solutions, so towards autonomous driving, advanced driving assistance systems.
Yeah, I can show.
This is something like this that goes nicely integrated into the car. My job is sales and business development for the German-speaking countries, Eastern Europe. And we are here mainly for our XenoTrack, which is basically using the same core technology. Instead of spinning a LiDAR around, we point 24,000 laser beams on the road directly.
Is that kind like a solid state laser?
It's a true solid state, so no moving part at all.
Yeah. The point is that people say it is, on the long run, is more stable and it's maybe also cheaper to produce.
Yes, and it has another advantage. We not only detect one line, we detect an area. And by this we have a very good calculation of the evenness. And as we capture an area of 4 or 8 meter wide, we can then basically detect one lane or 2 lanes.
Okay, and that's, I think I saw something, also here we see it's 2 of your systems inside here?
No, it's one. One is the emitting side and the second one is a detector.
And then you have a GPS, you have also an IMU?
Yeah.
Okay, this all together, and I think I saw somewhere, I don't know, you can show where people can see what is the result.
I need to skip. What makes us also special is you see immediately the results in the car.
You can see in the car, okay. So it's real time.
Real time, and also we can calculate IRI, this is International Roughness Index, so the driving direction evenness and rutting, so in the cross section.
Also you told me before the idea to go in this market coming from the car producer, because they want to have some information for developed more intelligent cars. Not only autonomous driving, some others, but I don't know if you can say it. But they think, with what they like to do, we can also use it for capture the situation on the road for the owner of the road.
Yeah, correct.
Thanks.
Okay. Yeah. So what you see from our sensor is basically the digital twin of the road with the elevation, and you can also switch. Let's move a little bit further. To the intensity image, so you can also easily detect road markings, for example, zebra stripe in this case.
Intensity, okay.
And it is used already in some countries. In Japan, for example, the highways get measured and evaluated with our system, and we are trying to localize these services. Belgium, we are discussing with the Belgian Road Research Center. We have integrated also the Belgium standards already. And
the challenge is a little bit that you have to integrate it all local standard from each country to be accepted as a new tool for this task.
Yeah, correct. Okay. So this is why we also look for distributors to have local support in doing all this.
Okay. Ja, wir sind ja wieder bei Aurivus mit Stefan. Wir waren ja öfter schon mal im Kanal als eins der wenigen KI-Startups für Punktwolken, was aus Deutschland kommt.
Hi, ich bin Stefan, ich bin einer der Gründer von Aurivus und wir machen KI für Punktwolken, um Objekte in Laserscans zu finden.
Wer da was wissen will, wie es genau funktioniert, da könnt ihr noch mal bei uns reingucken, da gab es schon eine große Vorstellung. Aber ihr habt ja wieder, entwickelt ja weiter und habt noch was Neues vorzustellen hier auf der Intergeo.
Ja, also seit dieser Woche gibt es bei uns nämlich die KI für Rohre, frei verfügbar für alle. Okay. Kann jeder jetzt drauf. Und dazu haben wir passend den Speed Drawing Mode. Speed Drawing Mode heißt, ich weiß schon, wo die Objekte sind, und wenn ich jetzt hier ein Rohr zum Beispiel platziere, dann wird sich automatisch hier der View anpassen, sobald ich das platziere, damit ich immer zu diesem Objekt die Front View habe. Ich habe die Front View, die Side View und die Top View, und dann kann ich das perfekt einpassen, und unsere Kunden bescheinigen 50% Zeitersparnis beim Modellieren.
Habe ich das nicht damals gesagt, dass man das mal die 4 Fenster modelliert, oder?
Nein, das war deine Modelliererin.
Ja, okay, alles klar. Also, die hören auf die Kunden halt, ja. Okay, also das KI, also das ist neu, dass ihr das Rohrtool jetzt habt. Irgendwelche anderen Sachen, die ihr noch verraten dürft? Oder?
Ja, also das Rohrtool, das funktioniert auch bestens für Dachstühle, und wir erkennen jetzt Treppen.
Okay, also Treppenstufen, richtig?
Treppenstufen, genau, auch als Objekte.
Als Objekte?
Ja, wenn du willst, suche ich es dir kurz her. Ja, genau, das ist ein Dachstuhl, da hat der Kunde übrigens gesagt, er braucht 20 Stunden. Mit uns hat er dann aber nur 10 gebraucht, und er sagt, jetzt wo er unser Tool kennt, würde er es in 5 schaffen.
Okay.
So, genau, Stairs. Ja, hier einfach selektieren, dann kann man das croppen, ich kann so mit der Punktwolke interagieren und über diese Ebenenfunktion kann ich dann auch noch wieder den Rest wegmachen und dann habe ich hier nur mein Treppenobjekt.
Okay, aber das sind noch keine super geilen Punktwolken, oder? Das ist jetzt nicht so ein High-End-Scanner gewesen, oder? Also ihr findet sogar, selbst wenn die von so einem Slam-basierten Scannern mit nicht so einen geilen Lasern haben, könnt ihr trotzdem schon die Treppenobjekte rausfinden.
Da finden wir alle möglichen
Also ihr braucht nicht die mega perfekte Punktwolke, weil ja Leute ja mit den Slam-Geräten ja mal mehr Gebäude aufnehmen.
Ja, Slam-Geräte sind da total beliebt. Wir haben zum Beispiel, wenn du möchtest, zeige ich noch schnell ein Beispiel von Geoslam.
Okay.
Das ist ja eine deiner
das ist gut, der Geoslam musst du ja mal zeigen halt. Ja, wir sind ja unparteiisch, aber zeig mal Geoslam.
Das ist eine Geoslam-Punktwolke, die ist in Farbe jetzt. Die haben super tolle Farben. Und das ist ich glaube, eine Petrochemieanlage. Und da können wir jetzt hier toll die Armaturen finden. Ja, und das funktioniert halt auch in diesem schnellen Scan-Verfahren. Kann man jetzt auch ganz schnell eben Objekte nehmen und ich kann dann um die Objekte drumherum kroppen und kann dann eben die Rohre mit unserem neuen Tool modellieren. Ja.
Jetzt weiß ich auch, was wir schlecht gemacht haben. Wir haben es nämlich in Deutsch gemacht halt. Aber du bist der Einzige, der über Deutsch reden hat halt. Was sagst du, müssen wir es nochmal Englisch machen? Nee, wir können es auch Deutsch lassen, mal zur Abwechslung. Danke Stefan für die ganzen Informationen zu euren neuen Tools. Also wie gesagt, bei Aurivus immer was Neues. Und wer da Interessen hat, bei Aurivus auf der Webseite kann man sich melden, bei uns kann man sich melden. Also wenn ihr da mehr wissen wollt, hier für KI-Punktwolken seid ihr da richtig.
Super, danke für den Besuch.
Okay. Yeah, now we are here on the Teledyne booth together with Mark. Maybe you introduce you.
Sure. Hi, I'm Mark Treiber. I'm the product manager for the compact LiDAR at Teledyne Geospatial. So this is actually Teledyne's Z-Boat from Teledyne Marine. And on here we've integrated the Teledyne Geospatial CL360, basically survey grade LiDAR scanner. Also, if you're coming around to this side here, we've got a multi-beam sonar system underneath, and so basically with this you can do above and below the water surface surveying. So for example, ports and infrastructure like bridges and stuff like that. This can also be integrated with the Ladybug camera that's just above you to basically get a full complete inspection solution.
Okay, and not on this boat, but you also can integrate this with the M3 system. I think it's also possible as side scan.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So, cool. Yeah, this is another place here on the booth, and this is one of your product news for the show.
Yes. So this is our CLS-A survey grade UAV LiDAR system. So it's a LiDAR payload for UAVs that collects survey grade LiDAR data. So what do I mean by survey grade? So it's got excellent accuracy against ground control points and very high precision against very hard surfaces. So for applications such as inspecting roads as they're being built and what's their making sure that you've got the right accuracy when you're building them, but as well as inspecting bridges, buildings, basically generating those as-built drawings and 3D models.
Okay, and you have what is also different to this one that you have integrated here in camera?
Yep. So with this, it's basically our CL360 XR laser scanner. There's an APX20 IMU, GNSS receiver and IMU built into the system.
Is the receiver is in the system, or use something external?
And there's an antenna externally, but the receiver and IMU are inside the scanner. As well, we have a Teledyne machine vision camera, 24 megapixel color camera that's used to colorize the data, and the images can be used for basically inspection applications as well. And then this is processed with our Teledyne LMS professional post-processing software that's used in our large airborne manned LiDAR systems. So it's a proven workflow.
Actually, you have two mountings for DJI, and I think the other one was an American system.
Yep. So we've got integration kits for the DJI M600, as well as this is actually an American UAV from FreeFly called the Alta X, and then we're going to be working on other UAVs in the future.
Okay.